Believe. Have you heard George's podcast? Available now on BBC Sounds.
You're watching BBC News at 9 with me, Annita McVeigh. The headlines. Iran has fired missiles at 2 air bases housing American-led forces in Iraq in response to the US drone strike, which killed General Qasem Soleimani. In response, President Trump has tweeted that all is well and that he'll make a statement later today. The Iranian foreign minister said his country will defend itself against any aggression. Officials in Ukraine say 3 British nationals were on board a Ukrainian Boeing 737 plane, which has crashed after taking off from Tehran. 170 people were on board. It's thought there are no survivors. And in other news this morning, BBC analysis has found that the number of people murdered across the UK has fallen for the first time in 5 years. Hello, good morning and welcome to the BBC News at 9. Iran has carried out a ballistic missile attack on 2 US bases in Iraq in retaliation for the killing of General Qasem Soleimani. More than a dozen missiles were launched from Iran in the early hours of the morning. They struck air bases housing US forces in Al-Assad, west of Baghdad, and also in Erbil in the north. It's unclear if there have been any casualties. President Donald Trump tweeted that all is well. He wrote, "Assessment of casualties and damages taking place now. So far, so good." He's expected to make a statement later today. And Iran's foreign minister tweeted, "We do not seek escalation or war, but will defend ourselves against any aggression." Our Middle East editor Jeremy Bowen in Baghdad says this appears to suggest that Iran wishes to draw a line under its retaliation for the assassination of Soleimani. The military leader was killed on Friday in a missile strike outside Baghdad airport on the orders of President Trump. The general, who controlled Iran's proxy forces across the Middle East, was regarded as a terrorist by the US government, which says he was responsible for the deaths of hundreds of American troops and was plotting imminent attacks. Iran vowed severe revenge for his death. This first report is from Dan Johnson.
The world had wondered how Iran would respond